At 11:47 p.m., David finally left work. The office building was almost empty. Rain tapped against the windows, and the long hallways echoed with every step he took. He hated working late, but deadlines didn't care. As he walked to his car, his phone buzzed. A new voice note from his sister Amaka. Strange. Amaka had died 3 years ago in a car accident. David stared at the screen. The timestamp read 11:46 p.m. His hands trembled. It had to be a glitch. Slowly, he pressed play. For a few seconds, there was only static. Then he heard breathing. Not normal breathing. Slow. Wet. Like someone struggling to breathe through water. Then came Amaka's voice. David. David dropped the phone. It sounded exactly like her. Not a recording. Not an old message. A fresh recording. David, don't go home. The message ended. He stood frozen in the parking lot. His heart pounded against his ribs. He tried calling the number. No answer. Just silence. He told himself someone was playing a cruel joke. That had to be it. So, he got into his car and drove home. The roads were empty. Rain blurred the windshield. Halfway home, his phone buzzed again. Another voice note. His stomach tightened. He played it. The same static. The same horrible breathing. Then Amaka whispered, "He's in the back seat." David's blood turned to ice. He immediately looked in the rearview mirror. Nothing. Just darkness. Empty seats. He laughed nervously. Not funny. But then he noticed something strange. A smell. Rotting meat? Strong enough to make him gag. His foot pressed harder on the accelerator. The smell grew stronger. His phone buzzed again. Another message. He didn't want to listen. But he did. "David!" Amaka cried. "Don't look behind you." A tear rolled down his cheek. His hands shook on the steering wheel. Every instinct told him not to turn around. Then he felt it. A breath. Right behind his ear. Warm. Slow. Human. David slammed on the brakes. The car skidded across the wet road and stopped. Silence. Absolute silence. Nothing was behind him. No one. He jumped out of the car anyway. Rain soaked him instantly. His phone buzzed one last time. A final voice note. With shaking fingers, he pressed play. Amaka sounded terrified. Not sad. Not ghostly. Terrified. He followed me after the crash. Static crackled loudly. "David, when you hear breathing." A loud thump interrupted her. Then came a voice David had never heard before. A deep, unnatural voice. Right inside the recording. A voice that sounded like a smile. "He can hear us." The message ended. At that exact moment, David realized something. The breathing wasn't coming from the phone. It was coming from behind him. Slowly. Very slowly. He turned around. No one was there. Just the empty road. The rain. The darkness. David exhaled in relief. Then his phone screen lit up by itself. A new voice note appeared. Sent. 11:58 p.m. He hadn't opened it, yet it was already playing. Amaka's voice whispered, "David." A pause. Then, "Don't look under your bed tonight." The screen went black, and when David finally got home, he wasn't thinking about the road anymore. He was thinking about the fact that nobody had ever told Amaka where he kept his bed, and something underneath it was breathing, waiting for him to check.